My name is Jeff Schuster, as Shelley had indicated, and I'm a business coach. And I specifically coach energy service company CEOs. So it's a very niche clientele. And that's because that's what I used to do. And I help them actually manage through the roller coaster ride of their revenue. So typically, these companies, they retrofit buildings for energy efficiency, but their revenues, they have about 20 employees, and the revenues range from about $5 to $30 million a year. And it's a roller coaster ride. They have to manage a diverse group of people. So that stresses them out. As a business coach, I help them through the stress and actually help them reach stable success that they can manage as CEOs of their company.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And, also great that you're helping energy companies as well. It's fabulous. So what were you struggling with, Jeff, before you decided to join my program, to join the LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula?
Well, that's a great question because I am a successful business guy. I sold my company in 2013. And so I thought I knew everything there was to know about sales and marketing. And when I sold my company, I had a 5-year non-compete. So I stayed away from the industry for a while. And when I got back into it, now there's all of this social media marketing, digital marketing. And I spent thousands of dollars on Facebook and Google, and I could not find my ideal client anywhere. So I was struggling to just connect with the people that really needed my business coaching services. So with all of the thousands I had invested, I had zero in ideal clients in my industry. I had a lot of other businesses, but not my ideal clients who I could really help.
Yeah. And, like you said, you've had a lot of success in business. And, coming into the sort of online marketing world, you got caught in the challenges of how diverse it is and also complex in figuring out where your ideal clients are. So I'm really glad that you hit on LinkedIn in the end and decided to join my 5-day challenge and then my LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula program. Tell us a little bit about what happened for you when you started applying the 7-step formula to your business.
Well, I got some successes and just little successes right away in the 5-day challenge. But then as I got very deliberate and very intentional and did all of the worksheets and the program, I started to get amazing success. And then I had to refine and hone my message because the message I thought was going to work, I really had not asked myself the right questions, and the worksheets really forced me to do that. So the program has helped tremendously. I'm a slacker doing the homework, as you probably know, but I do participate in all of the programs. You're supposed to contact 5 folks a day, or at least make those many requests. Well, I've made 35 connection requests in 5 months, but out of those connection requests, I'm connected with 15 of my ideal clients, and I've closed 3 contracts of $5,000 each of a lifetime value of $20,000 each. So I'm making great progress. And when I do the homework, it's effective and it pays off.
You know what, Jeff, what I love is that you've been able to just send 35 connection requests and you got 3 calls and 3 clients, because once you get in front of the clients, you have so much experience and knowledge. It's a no-brainer for them to work with you. You just needed that help to be able to actually get in front of them. And that's what's happened.
Right. No, that's exactly right. So I'm a sales guy. That's what my skill has been, actually. And I'm an engineer and a sales guy, but marketing was never my thing. And this was really, it's finally allowed me to break through and connect the two. So once I get that person and I can connect with them and start the conversation, that's when positive things happen.
Amazing. And the great thing is now you know that if you want more clients and if you want to go quicker, and I know you're actually pretty busy already, so
Right.
you're taking on clients at a pace that you can manage, as opposed to like needing to just
Right.
bring tons of them on because you're already busy. So the great thing is you now know what you need to do in order to generate more clients. So you have that power to create more clients when you want them, which is fantastic.
That's exactly right. So I'm semi-retired. I sold my company and I have some funds from that. And honestly, a lot of the other programs would advertise that if you spent tens of thousands of dollars with them, you would magically get these leads. And I didn't want that many leads to recover that much money. So this program fit me like a glove.
Yeah. So it was the right like investment price for the program for what you were actually looking to do with it as well. So
So
yeah.
Shelley, if I were your business coach, I would say you're not charging enough, but that's a different discussion.
Well, I mean, pretty good return on investment.
Right.
Investing $1,300 roughly, and then getting back ultimately $60,000,
Sure.
15,000 initially, but
Right.
ultimately $60,000, and that's just as that's just to now, because I'm sure more is going to come in over coming months. So fantastic.
Well, and honestly, I mean, that's a good win, but my really biggest win was being able to hone my message to speak specifically to the needs of my clients, which I was not doing before. And if you don't have a chance to have conversations with your clients, you'll never get that messaging right.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds to me like this process of like actually doing the homework with the action sheets and working through the steps. I know we had that conversation about your niche
Right.
as well, and the fact that it just made sense. It was a no-brainer for you to just work with these energy companies because of your background, and then getting the messaging that's right for them, because there's so much that you can do. You're in one of those places where, as a business coach, there's so many things that you can help them with, that it
Right.
was quite hard to kind of decide what problems should you focus on that they have, and what should you say that's going to really connect with where they are right now.
Right. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I have to also say that these CEOs were not on they're not on Facebook, and they rarely search for my types of services on Google. And they don't even check LinkedIn often, but often enough to catch my requests and spark their interest. So
Awesome. That's perfect. And so, obviously, Jeff, you're in a great place now, because now that you're back into the energy world as a business coach for energy companies, you've also got this wonderful opportunity to start having your existing clients refer more people to you and connect you up with others on LinkedIn as well. I mean, I don't know how competitive they feel with other people in their industry, or whether they'd be willing to share you or not. But it may be that that there are people they feel slightly less competitive with, that they're willing to put your name forwards to as a business coach for them as well.
well, so what's happened is they're very isolated and they're very competitive. And so what I've become is the networking guru. So when they need somebody, they now come to me to say, "Do you know somebody who does this?" Or and now I've become like this business connector person
Fantastic.
for my clients as well. So that's pretty. And I never really saw that coming, but it's a great benefit.
Fantastic. So, is there anything else that's happened for you on your journey in applying applying this formula that you want to share, that you found particularly beneficial about the program that you want to share, or about like the formula itself?
Yeah, so my personality profile, I'm an introvert, but I'm kind of right in the middle. And what a lot of people will do is you think you know what you're trying to do until you have to say it out loud, or until you have to go through one of these worksheets. And so you really do need a community like what Shelley is offering to really kind of test what you think is the right way to go and really test out your intuition to really validate and ensure that what you're doing is the right thing. So you're going to, first of all, go the right direction. And the second of all, you'll get confidence in that right direction. And that makes all the difference in your conversations with your prospective customer. So that was very helpful to me. And it's a very structured system. And I've actually, that's probably why I'm slow with my homework, because I've done it a few times because, that's really been helpful for me.
Oh, fantastic. And you only joined at the end of January. So all of this has happened in just a few months, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what would the cost have been to you if you hadn't said yes to yourself and joined my LinkedIn Qualities Program?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, the immediate cost was $15,000, although the bigger value to me is just like you said, the ability to turn the spigot on and off when I want to and have that control to actually start these conversations and really become valuable within my own industry. That was, and I have to say that I've been hopeful on other marketing systems in the past. I get charged up and I'm going to do all these great things. I invest a lot of money, and then when they don't happen, so the real benefit for me in 2021 is I'm actually getting results, and so I'm not going to be so frustrated come to the end of the year when I look at my profit and loss statement.
Awesome. That's fantastic. I'm really pleased. And, now the best bit is that you're actually getting to do this work with these companies and with these CEOs of the companies, which is going to benefit a lot of people's lives. Obviously we need more green energy happening in the world.
Yeah.
Over here in the UK, the weather has been very weird this year. We've had a lot of rain, more rain in May than normal. I know we have rain here, but we've had a lot more rain and cold, and apparently we just haven't had the normal kind of weather front that's normally meant to come through just hasn't appeared. So this is very important, the work you're doing with these companies to help them, get their work out more and be more profitable and less stressed doing it. So that's fantastic. Jeff, any parting words that you'd want to share with anyone who's maybe thinking about joining my program? They're a little bit on the fence, maybe worried about the cost or worried about the time it's going to take or anything like that. What would you say to them?
Well, so as a business coach and as an objective business coach, there are marketing mechanisms that work better for some industries than for others. And for me, this is the one. And so if you've achieved even a modicum of success in this last 5 days, if you started to connect with people that you didn't connect with before, I really encourage you to take that next step. And because it honestly, in 5 days, you're going to get a flavor for it. But really, and for me, I've reapplied the principles that I've learned in this program, and I just keep getting better at it. And so I would just say, if you're serious about LinkedIn as a marketing tool, this is a program. And I have to also add, I've been bombarded, as I'm sure you all have, with, I can help you get more leads as a business coach or as another coach. And I don't know how those programs work because those sales pitches sounded so salesy. I never tried them, but I can tell you that this one does work. So hopefully, if this is your marketing means, if you've found your customers here, the very least you could do is invest in this program and invest in yourselves.